Have you ever wondered how millionaires live? Imagine having so much money that you could buy a house cooler than most people's entire neighborhoods. What would you do if you had millions of dollars to spend on your dream home? Today, we're diving into the 10 most stunning villas owned by people who turned their big dreams into massive cash. 1. Jay-Z and Beyoncé's Malibu Marvel. Let's talk about power couple Jay-Z and Beyoncé. Their Malibu mansion isn't just a house. It's a fortress of awesomeness. Picture this: a home worth over $200 million with 4 outdoor swimming pools and a private beach. Who needs a vacation when you live in paradise? And get this, they've got bulletproof windows everywhere. Why? Because when you're this famous, you need serious protection. The house looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Imagine having a full basketball court, spa, and gym all in your own home. It's so cool that it's more expensive than some celebrity's entire net worth. Talk about living large. 2. Richard Sagian's Bel Air Bonanza. Ever heard of Fashion Nova? Its CEO, Richard Sagian, bought the most insane house in Bel Air. This wasn't just any house. It was a 105,000 square foot monster that looked like Tony Stark's dream home. The coolest part? It has the weirdest rooms you could imagine, including a room just for jellyfish and another just for candy. Who does that? But wait, there's more. This mega mansion comes with a full nightclub, beauty salon, 5 pools, and an outdoor running track. You could live here and never see another human being again. Richard grabbed this epic property for $141 million, a total steal compared to its original price. 3. Richard Branson's Caribbean Paradise. Forget just buying a house. Richard Branson bought an entire island. This isn't just any island. We're talking about a tropical paradise filled with flamingos and lemurs. It's perfect for kite surfing and living your best life. Want to rent this slice of heaven? It'll cost you $105,000 per night. Only someone like Mr. Beast could afford that kind of vacation. The crazy part? Branson bought this island back in the late 1970s for just $180,000. Today, he's probably spent tens of millions upgrading it. Talk about a smart investment. 4. George Lucas Skywalker Ranch. Calling all movie nerds. George Lucas created the most epic film lover's paradise. The Skywalker Ranch isn't just a home. It's a movie-making wonderland. With beautiful vineyards, mountain ranges, and rolling hills, it feels like you've stepped into a different world. But here's the coolest part. This ranch houses the entire sound division for Lucasfilm. They make Star Wars and Indiana Jones sounds right here. The ranch even has a giant movie theater with 3-story tall screens. And if that's not enough, they produce their wine, olive oil, and even Wagyu beef. They even have their fire department. Now that's living large. 5. Mukesh Ambani's Mumbai Monster. Get ready for the most insane house in India. Mukesh Ambani's Antilia is a 27-story tower that's a small city. We're talking about a place with 6 levels just for parking 168 cars. The top 4 floors are dedicated to vertical gardens. It has a 50-seat movie theater, an ice room with artificial snow, and crystal chandeliers everywhere. Here's the wild part. They need 600 servants just to keep this place running. The house is so massive and strong that it can survive a magnitude 8 earthquake. It's worth over $2 billion. Can you even imagine? 6. Bill Gates' Tech Paradise. Prepare to enter the most high-tech home ever created by the king of computer technology. Bill Gates' house, called Xanadu 2.0, looks like a simple wooden cabin from the outside. But don't let that fool you. Inside, it's a futuristic wonderland that looks like it came from the year 3000. Have you ever dreamed of living in a house where everything is controlled by magic? For Bill Gates, that's just everyday life. Guests can change each room's lighting, music, and temperature with magical touchpad devices. It's like having a robot butler in every room. There are $80,000 worth of touchscreens that can display any artwork you can imagine. Want to see the Mona Lisa in your living room? Just tap a button. But here's something super cool. The house has a stream running right through it with real salmon and trout. Bill can go fishing right after coding all night long. Imagine catching your dinner without even leaving your house. The most incredible part? He has a library with a single book worth $130 million. That's more money than most people will make in their entire lifetime, just for one book. The house is designed to be a smart home before smart homes were even a thing. Every little detail is carefully thought out. Water systems, energy use, artwork displays. Everything is perfectly planned. It's like living inside the most advanced computer in the world. Who else could turn a simple cabin into a technological marvel? 7. Zuckerberg's Doomsday Compound. Hold on to your seats because Mark Zuckerberg isn't just buying a house. He's preparing for the ultimate survival adventure. Forget about a simple home. This tech billionaire is creating a massive compound in Hawaii that looks like something from a sci-fi movie. Have you ever wondered what would happen if the world went totally crazy? Zuckerberg has an answer, and it's mind-blowing. He's buying over 1,400 acres of land, which is bigger than some entire towns. Imagine a secret world hidden in the Hawaiian landscape. Zuckerberg is building mansions, tree houses, and a network of underground tunnels that could survive pretty much anything. It's like a secret base from a superhero movie. Underneath the ground, there's a 5,000 square foot shelter that could protect you from literally anything. We're talking about a blast-resistant door that would make military bunkers look like toy houses. The shelter comes with a lifetime supply of food and energy. You could live here for years without ever seeing another person. But why would someone build something so crazy? Maybe Zuckerberg knows something we don't. People joke that he's preparing for a zombie apocalypse or some crazy world-ending event. The compound has everything: hidden mansions, secret tunnels, and enough supplies to survive for years. It's like he's creating his own private island of safety. Who else could turn a piece of Hawaiian land into the most epic survival headquarters in the world? Only a tech billionaire could dream this big. 8. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's French estate. Get ready for a love story that's as dramatic as a Hollywood movie, and a house that's even more incredible. Before their famous divorce, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt owned a French mansion that looks like it came straight out of a fairy tale. Imagine owning a piece of history that's older than most countries. This isn't just a house. It's a magical French estate with stories hidden in every corner. The property has houses dating back to the 17th century, which means some of these buildings are over 400 years old. Here's where it gets super cool. The estate has a recording studio where the legendary band Pink Floyd recorded part of their famous album, The Wall. Can you imagine making music in the same place where rock legends created their art? But the real treasure is the 500 acres of vineyards surrounding the mansion. This isn't just a home. It's a money-making machine. The vineyards produce some of the highest quality rose wine in the world. Every year, these vineyards generate millions of dollars. When Brad and Angelina split, things got crazy dramatic. Brad sued Angelina for $250 million because of the winery. Why? Because the estate they bought for $160 million had generated over $500 million in wine sales. That's more money than most people will see in their entire lives. The estate is like a magical kingdom. Beautiful old buildings, stunning vineyards, and enough history to fill multiple books. It's the kind of place that makes you believe in fairy tales and dream big. 9. The Saudi royal family's mega palace. Prepare to have your mind completely blown by the most outrageous palace in the entire world. The Saudi royal family doesn't just own a house. They own entire palaces that are worth more than most countries. These aren't just buildings. They're entire kingdoms of luxury that will make your jaw drop to the floor. Can you imagine having so much money that a $500 million palace feels like pocket change? That's the life of the Saudi royal family. One of their most incredible palaces is like a mini world all by itself. They have a private zoo just for falcons and exotic animals. Imagine walking around your house and seeing beautiful falcons flying around. But here's the most crazy part. They have snow rooms in the middle of a desert. How is that even possible? When it's super hot outside, they can just walk into a room filled with artificial snow and cool down. It's like having winter whenever you want. The palace also has underground beaches and caves. Who needs to go on vacation when you have an entire world inside your house? This isn't just a house. It's a fantasy land that most people can't even imagine. The Saudi royal family is so rich that $500 million is like what we might spend on a cup of coffee. They have multiple palaces, each more incredible than the last. Exotic animals, secret rooms, snow rooms, underground beaches. It's like they've created their theme park inside their home. Only the richest people in the world could dream this big and make it happen. 10. Lionel Messi's Island Dream. Get ready for the most epic athlete's playground ever created. Soccer superstar Lionel Messi isn't just buying a house. He's creating an entire island shaped exactly like his own logo. Can you imagine being so famous and rich that you can design an entire island to look like your personal brand? This isn't just a home. It's a dream that most people couldn't even imagine in their wildest fantasies. Messi is taking luxury to a whole new level that nobody has ever seen before. Picture this incredible island in the middle of the ocean, with helicopter pads where you can land your private helicopter, docks for massive yachts, and a personal soccer pitch that keeps Messi's skills razor sharp. Every single detail is designed to be perfect. The island is like a mini world created just for one of the greatest soccer players ever. Helicopter pads mean he can travel anywhere instantly. Yacht docks mean he can take his boats out whenever he wants. And that soccer pitch? It's like having a professional training ground right in your backyard. Right now, this $100 million island is just a concept, but that's what makes it so exciting. Messi is designing his dream world from scratch. Most people buy a house. Messi is buying an entire island and designing it to be exactly what he wants. It's like a real-life video game where you can create your perfect world. Who else could turn a crazy dream into a reality like this? Only a soccer legend with billions could make something this incredible happen. These homes aren't just buildings, they're statements. They show how creativity, hard work, and a bit of imagination can turn dreams into reality. From movie-making ranches to apocalypse-proof compounds, these millionaires prove that home is where the extraordinary is. Wow! What an incredible journey through the most stunning homes on the planet. If you love this video, don't forget to smash that like button, hammer the subscribe button, and crush that notification bell. Which villa was your favorite? Drop a comment below and let us know.